the show off, man, you know what you're watching, this Young Billionaires podcast, powered by ASM Nation. Got my boy Novi right here, man.
Yeah,
you know, and you know who I am, I think. But if you don't, my name is Cornelius Beast.
Yeah.
But man, you know, starting this whole show off, you know, I just want to have a little 1 minute quiet moment for Dallas. Well, I ain't gonna say Dallas, but Fort Worth's own star, Enchanting. You know, she passed away due to an overdose. I'm not sure on what drug she was taking, but I know it was an overdose. And you know, a lot of people loved her in the city. You know, she reached a lot of, you know, people in the world. If you don't know who 1017 is, she was signed to Gucci Mane.
Isn't that Gucci Mane's label?
Yeah. So like she bust through some barriers out of the city, bro.
Man.
You know,
That's so sad to hear.
she was 26 years old, and I just feel like, man, for people that are that age or even younger, you know what I'm saying? You got to say no to drugs. You feel me? Charleston White came out with a comment. This comment is pretty cringy. You know,
is there a way that we could get Charleston White on the like his? Can we like play his video?
No, he actually wrote a Facebook post.
Oh, okay, it's a Facebook post.
Charleston White, he wrote a Facebook post about Enchanting, man.
What'd he say?
And you know, some people watching this might say it's disrespectful, but we know Charleston White is an upfront person that is, he's gonna speak his mind, regardless.
He speaks in like, it's like a parable. It's like what you're hearing. There's like there's different layers to what he says. Charleston White.
So I'm gonna read what Charleston White had to say about Enchanting passing away. You know, due to an overdose. And
go ahead.
When you hear, I'm not laughing at the situation, but I'm laughing at the character of Charleston White, bro, because Charleston White says whatever, bro. You know, but this is what Charleston White had to say. If you go to his Facebook page, he definitely got this up. He posted this 2 hours ago. He posted a picture with Enchanting, right? And he said, this young lady from my city, I believe they're from the same city. He said, this young lady is from my city. He said, I'm very familiar with her rap success, and it wasn't successful, right? He said, I mentioned her situation years ago. She was a fuck toy with talent. That's kind of disrespectful, you know. He said, she was a fuck toy with talent who barely put out music. A lot of social media pics on her page. He said, if someone died doing what they love to do, getting high, then why should anyone be sad for that person? He said she died a dope fiend, just like the rest of the music people in the music industry. He said, I told y'all they was just fucking her and wasn't putting out music.
Man. So with that being Charleston White, we know that we have to approach whatever he says in a different way.
Right.
You can't just take it for just what he's saying, the surface of what he's saying.
Right.
There's different things within what he's saying, right?
Facts.
I think that some of the things that I hear him saying is, I think one of them is like the last thing that he said is that the music business is just not what people thought that it was growing up.
Bro. Yeah.
We all, it's like the veil is getting pulled back so much. It's been for the past 5 some years where people are realizing that so much of what in Black culture we were sold as the glamour of being a rapper, that it has been a facade. It has been fake.
So look, when I was younger, man, and I wanted to be in the music industry, which I am still in the music industry, right? But what I seen on TV was like the glitz and the glamours, the smoke and mirrors. What you see behind like once you get into the industry and you see what goes on in the industry, bro, you get introduced to drugs. You get introduced to sex. You get introduced to so many things to the point to where she probably wasn't like this before she got famous. Who knows what she was going through? You know what I'm saying? Just like anybody that's doing drugs, who knows what they're going through, right? So when we're talking about like Charleston White comment, man, it's kind of like if she died doing what she loved to do, getting high, then why be sad for her? It's kind of like,
see, he's not really saying that. Even though he's saying that, he's not really saying that. You see?
So
what
do you think he's saying? Because I feel like he's saying exactly what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like, why be sad for a person that is, they lived their life. They had fun doing what they was doing. They enjoyed it, and it caused them to lose their life. You know what I'm saying? So,
see, with Charleston White, he is attacking a culture. He's attacking a facade.
Right.
It's never just like what he's saying towards a person. He never really even, if you peel back the layer, it's not even really about that person. It's about, he's trying to discourage
everybody that's doing what she did.
Yeah, he's trying to discourage
Gotcha.
other young women that say they want to be like Enchanted.
Right.
That may not know that Enchanted was actually being used by men.
We don't know that. That is allegedly.
That's why I said maybe.
I gotta say that allegedly, because we don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so I want to put that out there. Yeah.
But some people might have said that they wanted to be like her.
Yeah.
And Charleston White is pointing at the things that he might, be saying that he knows about.
So exactly.
So it's more like him. He's pointing at her life
as an example.
As an example.
Exactly. So it makes sense, man, because 26 years old, overdosing, bro. And Gucci Mane had another artist by the name of I can't think of his name, man.
I think it was Scar, something like that.
Big Scar.
Yeah.
He had an overdose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's just so many things that the music industry grabs you by, bro. And it's just like, man, like you get strung out on all type of drugs when you reach a certain level in life, in the music industry anyways, because you introduced
and I'll say this, like, I feel comfortable saying this. It's super strange. Yeah. And this is the reason why, bro. Like, Gucci Mane is somebody that, like, he means so much to the culture.
Okay.
Like, he's one of those artists that, like, if you watch his career, his trajectory is different from a lot of people's careers.
Yeah.
I actually read a couple of his books. Mm-hmm. His books are also very good.
Okay.
Like, he actually even narrates his own audiobook. Like, some people they'll write the audiobook and they'll have somebody else do it. Like, he actually wrote the book himself because you could hear his voice coming through, and he also read the audiobook.
Right.
And they're actually very good books. On top of that, here he was, this guy, going up, everybody knows about his street life. And then from there, he's mixtape after mixtape, him being on drugs and then him running into cases and everything like that. Comes out of prison a whole different man.
Right.
He's a married man now, happily married man.
Right.
Beautiful wife, beautiful kids, straight edge. This dude doesn't drink or smoke.
Right.
Living this clean, beautiful life, right?
That's real.
So it's like, if you're, he's supposed to be hip hop's biggest mentor.
Right.
Gucci Mane should be hip hop's biggest mentor
right now.
This is how you grow up. This is how you glow up. Yeah. For real.
Facts. Real talk.
You get married, you have a beautiful kid, you keep on making this music, you keep on stunting, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like he's living one of those lives.
But people right now are trying to antagonize him for having so many artists that died due to overdose.
Yeah.
Like, his wife posted a status. She said, my husband basically stopped coming from my husband because he only gave them an opportunity to be successful, to change their life.
Yeah.
RIP to Enchanting, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I think if society was to, well, not society, the music industry was to focus on the good that he put into his life, then he would be a role model. But, we are in an industry to where everything is we focus on the negative first, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, there's two things I'll say about that.
Go ahead.
One thing is this, money, I heard that money reveals who you really are. Right. So the people that get money and they're not healed, that they're already going in the wrong direction, in a lot of cases, it can enable them to crash out.
Right.
Especially if it's not enough for them to, like, there's different kinds of money, right?
Right.
Like, we've seen in a lot of people in the culture, because they're making so much money, like, it just seemed like they gradually healed. I think that an example of that is 21 Savage, right? Where it's like, even Chief Keef, he's one of those people where it's like, over time, like, he's just like, he's healed now, he's not like the same way he was when he was young.
What he was doing before he got in, or when he got in, he ain't doing it now, it's played out.
But it's different when when you give a dude a deal and they deal $100K,
Right.
And it's like
right.
they still damn near, yeah, they have a little bit for a year or whatever,
Right.
but they still damn near, they don't have enough. You know what I'm saying? So they still in the lifestyle, the perpetuating their lifestyle that they had before.
Facts.
So I think that they got caught up in that. And then the other part is really just like, man, there's a couple different kinds of mentoring, right? Some mentoring is like just by your lifestyle. The other type of mentoring is like intentional, where you go like, man, you can't do this if you're my artist.
Right.
And for me, like sometimes I envision, you know, being able to help other people, you know, their career. Like I feel like if I'm somebody that own my record label, I'm taking it like real far, like in terms of how strict I am. I'm going, man, you can't, I'm gonna know your BMI. You know what a BMI is, right? You can't get overweight. Like you have to be a certain, it'd be like a trainer, bro.
No,
like,
definitely.
Like your scale better say that, or we can't get into the extra cut, bro, because you making it hard for us to market you.
Right.
Like we want it. It's gonna be like a training regimen, damn near like you an athlete. You know what I'm saying? If I'm running your career, but you're gonna be real successful.
Right.
So it's like people need to handle it that way.
Exactly.
You know, but these people, man, they just weren't, you know, they got a little bit of money and from there they just were still are surrounded by all the same things.
Facts, bro. So, and it basically enhances if you own drugs and you get money, you're just gonna be a rich drug dealer. I mean a druggie, like a drug user. You feel me? So like it's just like in the music industry, bro, I have seen the ups, I have seen the downs, bro. I have seen people that wasn't on drugs get on drugs. It's just a whole lot that you could be influenced by. You know what I'm saying? And sorry to say, she lost her life, you know, due to, you know, overdose or being, you know, using drugs or whatever. But like 26, man, is crazy. Being 26 and overdosing is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by it's crazy is like, for those that are looking up to somebody, you know, a celebrity that is using drugs, you might want to think twice of, you know, putting yourself in a situation to where, bro, these drugs are so laced with so many different things. You don't even know. Like they say this much, I don't even know. I'm doing this, but like this much, like they saying fentanyl, bro, is wiping people out, bro.
Yeah, man.
That stuff is taking people out.
Yeah.
Like just
they're
a little bit of it.
It's way worse than crack. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. So like, I'm not sure if that's what she was taking, bro, but 9 times out of 10, you don't know what you buying from these street drug dealers, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what they lacing, what they, you know, all type of synthetic products and drugs that's used in so many things, bro. It's like you don't know what's in this stuff, so y'all beware, man.